There you go, guys. Day one of putting, I guess, the roof, the rafters up. Rafters, joists, roof trusses, whatever, not truss. Anyway, so 2 down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more to go. Nothing to it. 2 posts. Those are in place. 2 more of those to go. The old Kubota M9000 did a great job today with that quickie loader grapple. Couldn't have done it without them. Milwaukee Tools performed flawlessly. Old Delta chop saw over there did a great job cutting up these boards. We're just getting it done. All right, give me a day of rest and we'll be back at it. All right, good morning. We're now ready to start on the roof, but I figured I would give you guys and ladies a recap on where we are since the last video, because I've been doing some work off camera and just get you up to speed. So let's check it out. All right, so now let's see, get this camera working. I've got all my roof, I don't know what you call them when they're just the single board rafters, up and tied in to the building. I got them tied in with Simpson straps. And also every other one I put another, like a T-strap underneath to tie, just to better tie to the building. Because the Simpson straps, you know, just anchor in at kind of a little bit of an angle in the last inch or so of that 2x. And this just helps it from pulling away from the building. And so then before I got my post up, this is the way I braced them off with these 2x4s. I built them, I just surrounded the pole with some 2x4 so I could screw to it, and then got it pretty straight, and then put 4 2x4 braces on it down just to the asphalt at an angle, and then I could adjust my pole, make sure it was plumb pretty close, and then I could just move it back and forth a little bit and get it right. And then at the bottom, you see I got a mess, but you can see my brackets. I put one big spike in each one. That way I could adjust it this way if I needed to, just a little bit, because it was hard to, just from eyeballing it, get this 90 degrees to the building, and then the bracket up top if you can see before I tripped over something backwards, the angle iron L bracket parallel to the building. And so I could put one spike in the bottom, and then I could run my beam across the top and then bolt it in, and the beam bolted into the angle iron, pulled it parallel to the building, and now I can come back and I can put my spikes in, my second spikes in all these later, and that'll tie it down really tight. And I don't know if you can see maybe on this one, you can see cam. You can see I cut the bottom of the pole to follow the contour of the asphalt, and so that plate is at a little bit of an angle, and leaving one spike out and the other one up a little bit also helps me make that final adjustment. All right, so I've got everything in. Before I ran my 1x4s across the top, I put a 2x4 angle on each end, Right here you can see it, that just braces it. That helps it from racking back and forth while I'm up working across the top running these 1x4s. Now everything's screwed down and everything's really tight. So the next step now is to start throwing the metal up there, and we'll get rolling on that. So we're getting the roof on right now. You can see my Kubota tractor and the front end loader. That's my best helper. Doesn't complain, just gotta give a little fuel every once in a while. But that's the ticket. I can put all my sheets of roofing metal on that bucket, on the grapple, raise it up there. You get up on the top, grab it, and slide it in place. I've got a string, let's see. Yeah, you can see the knot. So I ran a string down the front too to give me a little reference line, because I can't stand when metal roof walks. And this will help keep it all up pretty square. It's off just maybe 1/8 of an inch on each sheet, but from 14 feet down at an angle you can't see it. So I'm gonna take you up top and we'll keep rocking and rolling on this thing. That's what I did to put every one of these 1x4s up. I think I went up this thing 90 times. That means 90 times back down the other weekend. And you gotta get up here without falling back 14 feet in the air. All right, you see we're about 2/3 the way. We finished. Now, you're gonna notice at some point that this metal has a bunch of screw holes in it. Well, that's because it's not brand new. I don't make any money off this building, so there's no reason to go spend a bunch of money. And I've been saving up demo jobs, so I got enough roofing to go all the way across. And I'll just have to come back and caulk the holes with some roofing caulk. And then I got a few pieces, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but all of them are 12 feet long. A couple of them got the corners cut off. So I'm gonna have to, I'll patch those. I'll put a smaller piece across the top, overlap it. It'll work just fine. And you got to try to walk on the 1x4s up here, because otherwise you could bend or crimp the metal even worse than it already is, or put your leg through it or something. Like that. of coming in the garage doors, and I can work in the summertime. Leave them all open. And so here's this shot from below. I just got down from the ladder, so I still have some cleanup to do. You know, I got to take all these braces off, clean up all here on the ground, everything I've been using. But you can see there's the finished product. Again, 12 by 48. Got some skylights poking through. Like I mentioned before, I got to go up there and caulk a few holes, but you know, the sheet metal's free, and that roofing metal is pretty expensive these days, brand new. The one other thing I might do, probably will do, is paint the bottom probably 4 feet of these steel poles some kind of bright yellow or bright orange, just so me or the kids don't run into them. And I may come back and pour concrete up. Put a sleeve over it and pour concrete up, maybe about 3 or 4 feet, just to give it some extra buffer. But anyway, there it is. That took me putting the roof on probably 8, 9, 10, 11, probably 4 hours. So not terrible. Getting it set up was probably took 45 minutes or so to pull the string, get the string measured off equal on both sides, so I had a reference line for the edge. Let's see if you can see that string again. And then I got to go up there and yeah, you can see it. Then I put the ladder up, take both those little pieces of 2x4 down and my string down, clean up, and I'll be finished. There it is.